Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Nnaishi from the Cap City, Pitori Mahlangeni, and welcome to the Grounded and Fearless podcast, the podcast that is just for you. On this show, we are all about spreading love, life, and growth, as well as discussing unpopular truth. If you are new to the show, do the most, subscribe and follow. If you are a returning listener, thank you so much for the love. We really appreciate the support. And without any further ado, let's get straight to the episode. Enjoy. And welcome to another episode of Grounded and Fearless. And on today's episode, we have Ndzolo Handile, who is representing the Gentleman's Project. Ndzolo, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence, my man. Can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Ndzolo Handile. I'm from Elwell North, which is a small town in the Western Cape. I'm a second-year law student at the University of the Western Cape.
What law are you studying, or what do you want to major in, if I may ask?
I want to major in commercial law, corporate commercial.
So you are representing the Gentleman's Project today. Can you please tell us about the Gentleman's Project?
Now, the Gentleman's Project is an organization which a couple of my friends and I started last year, actually, when we are still in our first year. And so last year, when the whole gender-based violence thing was going on, we decided to do something about it. So we just started this small organization whereby it's for guys, so the Gentleman's Project is basically for guys. And then we talk about such things such as gender-based violence, rape, all these sensitive topics, and we try and do something about it. You know, when you always hear about what's happening, you always want to do something about it, but never really do anything about it. So we just, so we decided we actually want to do something about it. So we have talks with other guys on campus. We were going to have a sanitary pad drive, but we couldn't since because of the corona. We were going to have camps with maybe a day, and then we talk with the gents about all these sensitive topics. And we were planning on also mentoring students from the townships in Cape Town, just mentor them and try and change their mindset and educate them about these type of things. So that's basically the Gentleman's Project.
Basically, it's you guys have a platform where GNs can actually come and talk about the issues and actually inform one another about the issue, the whole gender-based violence thing.
Yeah, so it's an open space, free of judgment for guys. So we all know that we all go through things. So it's basically we are there for each other. Yeah.
I like that. I like the idea, Guti, you guys want to be there for each other and providing the safe space, and also engaging in activities and basically doing your part.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah. And do you think that gender-based violence in South Africa is becoming, or would you say it already is a culture?
I think it already is a culture. It has been a culture for years, generations, because we can see this from while growing up, things that has been happening. But I feel now it's people know more about it because of social media and everything. But it has been part of our culture for many years.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I must say I agree with you there. I think it is becoming a culture, and it is becoming the new norm. And I also think of a saying that says, "Libitla msadi ke bogadi." And when you translate that, it basically means a woman's grave is at the place or home of a husband. And yes, there's a positive meaning to the saying. There's also the negative side, if I can put it like that.
You see, so we can clearly see it's part of our culture.
Yeah. And what do you think one can do as an individual to try and self-evaluate and to try and be proactive instead of reactive? Because I think right now we always wait for something to happen and then want to react.
Firstly, it starts with yourself. You have to I don't know, like question some of the things that you believe in, you know, because like
Yeah.
times are changing now and you have to adjust because, like things such as like a man is told like not to cry, so like we as men
Yeah.
usually bottle up our emotions and like we don't learn how to deal with them properly and we end up like affecting our women. So I feel like the little things like that end up in contributing to like the bigger picture of like gender-based violence. So it has to start. I mean, it has to start at a young age, and like just
Mm.
change the way we, I don't know, like tell our children what to do, especially like our young boys. What we teach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to start there. And what can like a person do on their own? I think now with like social media and everything, it, it is quite easy for like you to actually do something about it now because you can see what's happening around you. So you can
Yeah.
like join societies such as the Gentleman's Project, no? And we
Yeah.
can like just amongst a group of friends, just talk about these things, just talk about them and start, I don't know, like going out and educating more people because educating people about these type of things is very important, and it will have like a ripple effect in like, and it would last for longer generations. You know? And you can also like sign those petitions and
Yeah.
just tell people it's okay to speak out because you learn that like there are a lot of unreported cases of gender-based violence and people think like it's okay that these things are happening and like they accept them as being part of their lives, whereas they shouldn't. They should speak out, you know? I was talking to my one friend and then she was like, as a girl she can, I don't know, she kind of expects, to be a victim of gender-based violence or like expect to be raped someday or something like that.
Mm.
And that's not something
Yeah.
they should have in their minds. And we should change. As like the gents, we should change. Like each and every one of us. Um, when we started the Gentleman's Project, there was this
Yeah.
whole the trend of hashtag men are trash. Ne? So that
Sure.
was trend, and we decided. Oh, like we had like an argument between us guys. Of like, what do we think about the statement? So obviously, when the statement is brought up, like all the chants are like, nah, not all of us are trash. You see, that's like something that we usually see. But us as the Gentleman's Project, we decided to sort of embrace that statement of like men are trash and like, okay, yes, we are trash, but we thought we should do something about it. You see, so
Yeah.
that's what we thought we should do. So yeah.
Like with the whole men are trash thing, I think if you're saying not all men are trash, the question is what are you doing to prove that not all men are trash? You know what I'm saying? If you simply say not all men are trash and keeping quiet and doing nothing, basically you are letting um these predators paint
Mm,
the picture that all men are trash. So you
mm.
see,
And that's the same thing when the topic of gender based violence is brought up. Like you'll find that most guys are like, what about guys which are being abused? You see, it's like
yeah,
they say it's not only women who are affected. And yes, I agree, like it's not only women who are affected, but like that's a whole topic on its own. Like men abuse, that's a different topic. And I believe it shouldn't be brought up when we are talking about this gender based violence.
yeah, true. You mustn't hide behind the fact that men also get abused.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, because we're just like deviating from the actual problem. And I want to ask you, like, the saying that says the men of today do not know their place or role in the women of today.
mm.
What do you think of that statement?
I believe the statement is true
Yeah,
because we are like we don't know what is wrong, if I would say, or like what is right, because we are taught like a different thing. Yeah, in our
yeah,
families, like the man is supposed to be the man of the house. A man has to provide for his wife. A man has to be strong. You see, so we were taught that growing up, and now let's say like you get to varsity and like you meet all these girls who are maybe like feminists or like believe that or maybe like you meet a girl who doesn't like want to get married or something like that, and or
True.
doesn't want you to like protect them or doesn't want you to provide for them, and then so
Exactly.
we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because I'll say, like these days, the girls are taught how to be independent, how to
Mm,
like do things themselves. And then the boys, they still taught how they
mm,
used to raise boys. Which you must be the provider, you must work hard for your family, protect
mm,
your family. We need to, I don't know, man, like get men to adapt to the new normal way.
mm.
They can
And
learn to coexist with women, not with now they
mm.
must be the provider, they must be the man of the house. Yes, you are the man of the house, but now it's not like you do everything and then the wife just takes care of the home. You both contribute.
Mm. Like I feel like the most important thing is to communicate. Like
Yeah,
talk to a woman and find out what they want specifically, because you might get that there's a woman like who wants you to be like the provider, wants you to protect her, wants you to do all these things, but that might not be the case with another woman, you see. So like the best thing is to talk and not assume that every woman wants the same thing.
yeah, that's true. And I think with communication, it would solve a lot of problems as well. Like there will be no unnecessary frustrations
Mm.
if because you guys will voice out exactly what you want. Because she might expect you to do something and then you don't, and you might expect her to do something she doesn't. But if you guys talk
Mm.
about what you want, then you avoid those kind of scenarios.
Yeah, and then like you know what you both want, you know.
True, 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 true. Well, we've come to the would you rather section of the show. So basically, I'm going to ask you three questions, and then you're going to choose whichever option works best for you.
Yeah.
Okay, the first question is, would you rather have free Wi-Fi wherever you go or have free coffee wherever, whenever you want?
Free Wi-Fi.
Oh, so you're not much of a coffee person.
Nah, I don't like drink coffee that much. I'm more of a tea person, you know. Yeah, prefer tea.
So it is like the healthy option of caffeine. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Next question. Would you rather eat only pizza for 1 year or eat no pizza for 1 year?
Not no pizza for 1 year.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Uh, nah, like I'm not really into pizza. Like I'm more of a meat guy. So anything with like meat, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's me.
All right. Okay, last question is, would you rather rule the world or live in a world with absolutely no problems at all?
No, that's a tough one. um, yeah, I think live in a world with no problems, you know, because
Yeah.
everyone will be happy. Like there will be no poverty, there will be no crime. Yo, like a perfect world for everyone. So nah, I think yeah, live in a world with no problems. Because if I rule the world, then I nah, that's like stressful for me, and like there's a lot of things I have to take care of. But I nah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because now all the problems of the world are on your shoulders, basically, if you are the ruler. And you won't even enjoy being ruler, I can
Mm.
imagine. Because one decision will make someone happy and the other person will not like it.
You see, so I live in a world with no problems.
I like that. I like that. Okay, now it's time for the money question, the make or break. All right. What does grounded and fearless mean to you?
Um, okay, yeah. Being grounded to me like means knowing your roots,
Yeah,
like know who you are, and being firm in what you believe in. So yeah,
amen.
that's being grounded, and being fearless is not afraid to take risks and being brave. That's what I think grounded and fearless mean.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Being grounded and fearless, rooted, like a force to be reckoned with if you're rooted.
Yeah, because you stand firm. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a very nice explanation. I like it. And we've come to the end of our show. Thank you so much again for being here
Mm.
and sharing with us. And I just want to say, on behalf of the show, we really appreciate it. And any last words for the listeners?
Thank you very much for having me. I just like, if you guys want to follow us on Instagram or on Facebook, you can catch us there. It's the Gentleman's Project at TGP on Instagram and the Gentleman's Project on Facebook. So if you guys want to find out more, you can catch us there. And yeah, since this month is Women's Month, we are posting like influential women on our Instagram and like just telling everybody like a little bit about their background. So yeah, thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure. And what we will do is we'll attach the links to the Instagram account and the Facebook account so you guys can check that out and reach out to the Gentleman's Project.
Thank you very much.
And with that, we have reached the end of our episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and being part of the show today. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow, and also leave a review, as this helps us improve the show, and we are then able to deliver better content for you to listen to and enjoy. And so until we meet again, adios.